that, let's sharpen the focus a bit, and maybe Mark, you can take us through a bit of problem definition, or maybe on glass half full, there's a tremendous opportunity as well in the arena, particularly in the upstream, related to predictive maintenance and reliability improvement. And we'll get into the weeds a bit on turbomechanica and some of its foundational aspects.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So I think it's fair to say anybody that you talk to, and this is really true of the entire oil and gas industry, upstream, downstream, midstream, wherever. I think most facilities are still in a very reactive mode of doing maintenance and work on it, right? If you look at the upstream, there's a trip on a piece of equipment, and then people mobilize and they go out there and figure out what's wrong with that piece of equipment, and then schedule and then try to get the right people out there. And things break at 2 a.m. on Christmas morning. That's a typical time that things break, right? It's never convenient for people, and it's a very reactive way of doing it. As you look, especially at the upstream, manpower challenges just continue to get worse, right? They're having a hard time finding people, especially people that have a level of knowledge on troubleshooting and seeing what's going wrong. Something's tripped, and being able to get that back up and running is a significant amount of work. And as people have gone through and tried to do more and more of this with data, our experience is as we talk to people and talk to customers, they said, "Oh yeah, we've tried this. We've tried using data. We've tried doing analytics. It's never worked for us," right? And I think the fundamental problem is that none of these facilities, pieces of equipment, none of them are identical and have enough labeled vault data to be able to actually ever get you to a point that just a pure machine learning algorithm can run, right? Everything from, especially upstream, gas compositions are swinging all around. Is it carrying over liquids? The operating conditions, pressures and temperatures are different. The types of equipment are different. All of that's changing. And so to try to use a pure play ML model to go and find all of the issues isn't really very successful. And by the way, just as another one, units, whether you've got an upstream facility running inch ounces as a pressure versus PSI as a pressure, makes those kind of transitions very difficult.